Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Zara and you guys are watching Finance Square. In today's video, we're going to be covering the altcoin explosion to help you better understand what trend, what type of altcoin will most likely be successful in the next few weeks or maybe month or two. Now, this is 100% temporary. Right now we're seeing a shift from major cryptocurrency to small cap, medium cap, and altcoin in general, where people actually are taking those profits from Bitcoin, Ethereum, and moving into more riskier altcoin because we're not seeing a lot of movement. So I'm also going to be covering the top cryptocurrency price range for the next few days. So let's start. So we're going to straight look at the top cryptocurrency market cap just for you to understand what is the trend. So here we can see that the top cryptocurrency, or Bitcoin in this case, in the last 7 days generated 3%, which is also explain why we're seeing a lot of change in regards to people moving, or in regards to why we're seeing altcoin or performing very well, because if the top cryptocurrency is not generating a double-digit return, you're probably going to be looking at other alternative, which is exactly what we're seeing now in other cryptocurrency. If you look at the number 2, which is Ethereum, we had a 20%. If you look at the number 4, we have over 100% gain in Polkadot. Obviously the elephant in the room, XRP, which obviously you guys know, and with the SEC lawsuit against Ripple, so we're not going to talk about it now. If you look at Cardano, we have 21%, Litecoin 30%, and Chainlink 44%. Now, most of the cryptocurrency that has had an enormous gain in the past 7 days, even 2 weeks, they have something in common. Now I'm going to tell you the secret. Now the secret is that most of the cryptocurrency are related to the following sector. They either DeFi or they generate you an earning. So for example, staking, or you get an interest for those specific coin. So for example, you have H-Trade, for example, which is more to do with sharing your trading strategy. If you are, the more accurate you are, the more you receive those tokens. And if you look, for example, at Curve DAO token, also to do with the DeFi or DEX sector, and you have Polkadot to do with the smart contract. So you really have here a trend of coins that are 100% related to DeFi, which obviously was a very big thing in 2020. And so obviously this is something that we're still seeing right now are pushing the market. We also see some coins that are not related to DeFi. For example, Engine Coin, that really in 2018 had an enormous gain because of the rumors about the partnership with Samsung to do with gaming industry. So overall, if you look here, for example, so you can see that most of the coins that really had a fabulous gain were to do with DeFi. Now you need to remember that those DeFi, the same way they are able to gain this ridiculous gain, the same way they can actually delete and remove all this gain. So if you're looking for next altcoin to invest, you should obviously invest in something that can obviously generate you some of those extra gain by just staking, or by holding it, or by contributing to the whole ecosystem. That'll be number 1. But again, do not look for those coins that you never heard about. You just see this amazing return. So try to be a bit conservative. So also you have, for example, Riff, which is one of the coins that came out of a Polkadot that has a very nice gain in the past 7 days, 99%. So obviously you need to really be cautious when you're looking at those cryptocurrency. For example, Haka Finance, I can only assume to do with yield farming, just based on the name. So obviously this is the current market. You have this coin called Polkastarter, so I guess it's an imitation of Polkadot. So obviously try to be careful. Not everything is shiny will make you some profit. So this is just for my quick analysis in regards to what is hot right now, the altcoin season. So just to summarize for you guys, is yield farming sector, DeFi, and staking. These are the coins that will most likely be explosive and generate some extra gain, and also maybe some coins that are coming out of Polkadot. Again, we only had one
one project that came out that was very successful called Reef. But again, this will be the one I'll be looking at, and now I'm going to be covering the cryptocurrency price range for the top cryptocurrency. We're talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Polkadot, and Chainlink.
So we're going to look straight away at
Link or Chainlink. So the price range for Chainlink on a 4-hour chart, looking at the Bollinger and looking in the moving average, we're looking at an average. So right now it's trading above the middle range, which is around, I'll say here it's around 21.7. So it's actually literally just slightly above it. So the range for Chainlink will be between $20 and $23. Right now just above the middle range. If you obviously are trading with high leverage, so obviously the 21.8, 21.7 might be a good range for you to get in, and obviously looking at coming out at around, I'll say 22.5, maybe 23 will be a very good point for you to exit, obviously if you're trading with high leverage. But rest assured, you guys, please think about the worst case scenario. Right now we are on a very bullish momentum, so most likely we're not foreseeing Chainlink to go below the $20. Now let's look at our next coin, which is Polkadot or DOT. So right now it's trading just above the middle range, which is over $17. So if you're looking to enter Polkadot, this will be a very good time for you guys to enter, and exiting around 18.2 or 18.1, that'll be probably the range. So we're looking at the $1 swing trade. This is the range. So for the support level for Polkadot, I'll be saying around 15.8. This will be the range for Polkadot, so that will be the support level, and the resistance level will be around 18.2. Now the next coin I also want to cover is Ethereum. So Ethereum now literally just broke the all-time high. We're talking about 13,000. We're talking about $1,281, which is very nice. I think the next range you should probably look for Ethereum is around $1,500. That will be the next level. But let's look at the worst case scenario. So right now the support level, the mid-range for Ethereum will be around 1,247 or 1,139. This will be the range for stop loss. But again, at this rate, Ethereum will probably reach that $1,500. So let's look at Bitcoin. So I'd like to cover the Crypto Fear and Greed Index by BYBT. But right now we still have a lot of excitement, a lot of greed in cryptocurrency, basically meaning people are still trading or still looking for cryptocurrency. And right now the greed index is around 80. The only time I'll be a bit concerned when it's when it's fall down to 40. That will be the time where I'll be a bit concerned, but right now it's still looking very healthy. Let's look at another parameter. So obviously you guys know that we had PayPal that introduced cryptocurrency, and this actually helped us to measure the Bitcoin PayPal volume. So the highest volume we had was around 11 January, where we had $242 million in one day, and right now we're looking at $29. So just from this chart, in my perspective, means that there is less and less new players that are entering right now to Bitcoin currency compared to the 11 January when we had ridiculous $242 million. Now let's look at our best friend or our number one cryptocurrency, which is Bitcoin. So our range for Bitcoin is around $34,734. Our mid range around $36,260, and our support level or resistance level should be around $37,800. This is for Bitcoin, and this is for today. Until next time, guys, don't forget to subscribe and have a lovely week. Bye bye.